lovies, and welcome back to Crazy But Not Dangerous. I'm Shortie Vaughn, and as you can tell, I am in the holiday spirit. I have my holiday apron on. I have my beautiful little mitten earrings that my friend Jerry Ellen made me over at Cooking with Neighbors. Hi, Jerry Ellen. Anyhow, she's super duper. If you don't know my friend Jerry Ellen, I'll link her down below and you can go over and check her out. She's got some terrific things, some terrific holiday inspired items. Anyhow, I am making a new dish today. This is untried, so I'll let you know if it was delicious or not. It is going to be an autumn chicken bake. Yay, hooray. It's a one dish wonder. You know that I love those. And it's going to have this butternut squash in it. I love butternut squash, but I hate to cut it. I think it is thick-skinned and irritating and what have you. So I saw this hack, on YouTube. That's where you learn all your stuff now, all your good stuff. And let's go ahead and see if this hack works. Yay, hooray. So supposedly you cut the top off. And once you get that top off, okay, well, that didn't work so great. Let's try it some more. All right, let's try a different knife. Maybe that'll work. All right, this one's just been sharpened, so let's go ahead and see if it works better. And we're gonna just try to cut the top off of this. Yay, hooray. This is why I don't like them, because I don't like to struggle. See if we can get through this thick skin. They are very dense. All right. Here we go. We've got most of the top off. Just give it a little hack over here and see if I can even it out. Hey, that's pretty good. No worries. Now I'm just going to give it a few little punctures. I kind of feel like a serial killer. Okay. Too much, Tanya, too much. I've had 2 cups of coffee today. Can you tell? I've gotten a little weird. All right, going to put it on this plate. And then I'm going to pop it into my microwave for 5 minutes. And supposedly that loosens the skin, softens it on the inside, and will allow for easy peeling because I need to cube this up for dinner tonight. Yay, hooray. Now over at my Albertsons, they sell a box, a 1-pound box, already cubed up butternut squash, but it is like $6. And this butternut squash was $2. So, yeah, the choices. It's a balance. I've never found something that is both easy and convenient and cheap. You're either paying for it with your time and effort, or, you're getting the convenience. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just, kind of a crapshoot. There you go. But you know me. I'll give it a whirl. I'm hoping this hack works because I love butternut squash. Do you like butternut squash? Do you have an easy way to peel it and slice it up and all that thing? Yeah, we don't have it as often as I would like because of the effort involved. So I'm really hoping that this works. Okay, so I have that in the microwave for about 8 minutes. And I am going to let this cool for about 10 minutes because I don't want a steam burn. And it is piping hot. Absolutely. And I am hoping for easy cutting. Yippee skippy. So just go ahead and transfer this over to my cutting board. And I'll put the hot plate into the sink for, future dishes. Yay, hooray. Yippee skippy. Have you done anything fun or exciting today? Yeah. Me, it's the same old, except for the earrings. That's my fun. And tonight, after dinner, we're going to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Everybody's excited about it. Everybody's hungry. When's dinner? When's dinner? What's for dinner? You know, it's the never-ending question. What's for dinner? Yeah, what are you having tonight? Alrighty, and while I wait for that butternut squash to cool off a little bit, I've got some Dolly Parton chicken breasts here. Yeah, they're big. They're really big. And these, again, 99 cents per pound. I'm not going to complain about how big they are or how they're cut, but I am going to check to see if they have any rib bones. This one's clean. And I'm going to go ahead and slice these into a couple of portions here. I'm going to be cooking this in my oven. And there we go. 3 good sized portions for all of us. Yay, hooray. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll make a little bit extra in case somebody wants seconds. We'll do 5 good portions. Yeah. That way there's also some for lunch later on this week, maybe. Yep, no worries. Okay, so then I've got this big sucker. And with this big sucker, I am actually going to prepare lunch for tomorrow. Well, and probably, you know, later on in the week too. So my friend Kim, I was talking to her on the phone, and she's coming over tomorrow. I love her. This one has a little bit of rib right there. We'll just go ahead. Anyhow, I love her. She's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to have girls' day out. She's going to run me around town and take me places, and we're going to have some fun. And I said, okay, well, I'll make lunch. What do you want? She wants chicken salad wraps. And I said, well, I can do that. So I'm going to boil a little chicken while I have it out, and I'm going to heat up the stove and the oven and everything else. So I'm going to just boil up this chicken. I'm going to save the liquid from boiling that chicken. And then tomorrow, and then probably on Friday, what I'll do is take that liquid, the chicken broth, and make a nice chicken noodle soup. I've really been craving it, and I'm hoping tomorrow when we go shopping, we go over to my Albertsons, that I can find some delicious whole grain noodles, and that will be terrific. So I'm going to boil this up, and then, you know, I'm going to use the hack. I'm going to put it in my KitchenAid and just whirl it around until it's all shredded nice and neat for me. But I'm going to get that on to boil, and I think I'm going to put a sprig of rosemary in there just for giggles. Won't hurt a bit. Yay, hooray. All right, I got chicken fingers, so you know I'm going to go wash up. Going to sanitize my workstation here a little bit. All right, now I'm going to work on my sauce. So I have 4 ounces of apple juice. When I was in the hospital, they would bring me apple and orange juice with every single meal, and also diet sodas and everything under the sun. And so I drank an apple juice one morning, and my blood sugar shot all the way up to like 300 and something. And they're like, don't drink the apple juice anymore. But they kept bringing them. So Andrew, take these home with you and put them in the freezer, because you know they're going to charge me for them anyhow. So we might as well do something with them. You know, take them home and enjoy them. So I've got 4 ounces of apple juice. I've got the Sweet Baby Ray's, no sugar added. And I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of that together. And then I'm just going to give that a good stir up. That's kind of going to be our sauce. Shouldn't hurt a bit. And I will have some sauce, but not very much, because, you know, we're watching all the things. All right, I think my butternut squash is cool enough to start in on. So let's hack this baby up. So So I'm going to cut the neck off first. And it is easier, but it's not as easy as I thought it would be. But it's better. Oh, it's a little squishy. Watch out for steam. I don't want a steam burn. That hurts. Okay then. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and just peel off that outer skin. Okay, that's easier. Okay, I would say that this is a hack definitely worth trying. Yep, that's easier than my usual time on the butternut squash struggle bus. Is there a vegetable or a meat or something that you don't cook because it's just too much effort? Yeah. Butternut squash. Oh, this side is definitely squishier. Oh, that's just falling off. That's nice. Okay. Fantastic. Well, I would say that hack works. Yay, hooray. Yippee, skippy, and hot diggity. All right, cut it in half. And then I'm just going to make some good chunks. Oh, this is way easier than usual. Oh, I see a lot more butternut squash in my future. I just want it in good cubes. It's still really firm. I have not microwaved it to death, but it is much easier to cut. And there we go, good chunks. Yay, hooray. And basically, I just microwaved it until it sizzled. When it started sizzling, I thought, well, that's probably enough. So we're definitely going to have leftovers on this, which is just fine. That makes lunchtime so nice and easy. I love it. What do you all have for lunch? Anyhow, Kim wants chicken salad. I'm going to make her chicken salad because I appreciate the ride. She was without transportation today, and she says, I don't know how you're getting by. You just get on the scooter and go somewhere if you need to, or, you know, hope somebody says they're going to the store and can I ride with them, and I'll be glad to get my driver's license back. That's for sure. Well, I'm just pleased as punch about this little hack. So yeah, we're gonna have hot chocolate tonight. We're gonna have some of that nearly naked popcorn. Yeah, we're gonna watch National Lampoon's Family Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation, that's it. Anyhow, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna do it upright. I'm thinking about putting up my vintage Christmas tree. So I have a vintage silver aluminum Christmas tree, and I just love it. And I thought this year we would just go with the small one in the front window, but I've been missing the vintage Christmas tree. So if I get the energy up, maybe on Friday, I will put that Christmas tree up. Anyhow, I just got a phone call. That was Kim. And she was calling to tell me that there is a Suns game on tonight. That's basketball. That there's a Suns game on tonight, and that Jeopardy is going to be on an hour early. And so we won't be eating dinner probably. Nope. We won't be eating dinner while we watch Wheel and Jeopardy. We'll have to have dinner slightly thereafter, or maybe during, you know, if it gets done in time. I'm thinking that this is probably going to take an hour to cook, and I don't want to rush it, not with chicken. So we might not be able to eat our dinner while we watch Jeopardy, but that's okay. We'll get there. We surely will. Okay, I'm going to cut this bottom off. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Fantastic. And let's see. Go ahead and just scoop out the guts. My sister won't scoop out the guts. Yeah, even when we were kids and we would carve pumpkins for Halloween. Yeah, Shortie Vaughn, Shorty Vaughn, will you scoop out the guts of my pumpkin? Because they're scary and weird. And you know what? They are a little bit scary and weird. But yeah, I would always scoop out the guts for baby sister. Still will. Yep, won't ask her to do it. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like fall. It's a little bit steamy. Whoops. And I'm making a mess. Imagine that. Yeah, so we're going to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And I love the big tangled ball of lights. That's my favorite. And Clark's over there trying to get it all, all situated and everything. And I love it when he gets trapped up on the roof. It makes me laugh. Anyhow, we should have a really good time tonight. And yay, hooray, yippee, skippy. Do you put lights up on your house? So when we first bought this house, that Christmas, I was so excited. I was going to put lights on my house because I grew up in the desert. We didn't really have a whole lot of neighbors. Nobody put Christmas lights on their house. There was really no one to see them. And, it just wasn't something that we did. Anyhow, I moved to the city. I'm going to have Christmas lights. I go out and buy them. Andrew says, wait for me to get home and I'll help you with it. Well, I'm not a good waiter. Nope, not, I have the patience of a saint. But when I get determined to do something, and he's like, I don't like you going on the ladder by yourself. I'll go on the ladder by myself. I'll be fine. I spend my whole life on a step stool. Anyhow, I got up there and it wasn't good. And the ladder fell down and I ended up just sitting up on the roof until he came home. And I can see him coming down the street in this little blue Ford Ranger. And he's just shaking his head. He's just shaking his head at me. And I got in trouble. And he did help me put the Christmas lights on. We did it a couple more times over the years. And then basically, I have given up on the Christmas lights. I have the projector now. You put it in the yard and it projects the lights on your house. That's a lot easier. Nobody has to get up on the ladder. Nobody has to rescue me. Yeah, it can be a thing sometimes. Oh, what else happened today? Andrew has been working in his shop to get it all cleaned up. Andrew has his own YouTube channel that he has had quite a hiatus from. But he wants to get it back up and going again. And it's about electronics and robots and building things, and it's very involved, very complex, just like him. Anyhow, he wants to get it back up and running again, but his shop was in disarray. Like I told you, we were just a few days away from being on that show, Hoarders. He had so much stuff in there. So he's been cleaning it out. He's been doing some organization. I can't believe it. He's been working so hard. I'm so proud of him. Anyhow, he had 6 huge wardrobe boxes full of, various electronic debris, stuff I couldn't identify. And anyhow, Upward Foundation came and loaded them all up today and took it away. And he didn't go back out there and pick through it like I thought that he would. Yeah, I've been keeping my eagle eye on him. Anyhow, I got squashy fingers. I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up. And we're almost there. It's almost ready to go in the oven. I'm super excited. I also have 3 Granny Smith apples. Got these over at the Albertsons. These were a free item. And my friend Jerry Ellen told me that I could enjoy a green apple because they have less sugar. And I'm all about that. I can dig it. I'm behind it. I'm not peeling them. I'm leaving the skins on. I'm going to cut them big and chunky. That's going to be just fine. And I think apples and squash and chicken just sound delightful. Anyhow, Andrew and his collections. He has a lot of collections. And he loves electronics. He was the kid whose parents were always, why did you take that apart? We just bought that, because he wanted to know how it worked on the inside. His neighbors would save him all of their broken alarm clocks and toasters and what have you, and he would take them apart and make something else, or you know, he might fix them and return them. He really is very handy and very capable of fixing a lot of things, and I am glad for that. He was at Goodwill and he found a light bulb to replace a bulb that had burned out on one of my solar lights in the yard, and the company no longer made them, but he found the bulb over at Goodwill, so he fixed that for me the other day. That was really nice. I would never have recognized it, but apparently he's been keeping his eye out on it. But yeah, his collections. So if you came to our house, you wouldn't think, oh, hoarder, because everything has a place. And yeah, maybe I've got too many knickknacks and tchotchkes and stuff like that. But you think, yeah, just, you know, typical, you know, woman of a certain age with a, you know, everything's a treasure. It really is. This person gave me this and that person gave me that. And I know I have too many things, but it's all neat and orderly and organized, and you don't have to like wind your way around a little path. But if you open some of our closets, if you went into Andrew's shop, God forbid you ever have to go into the garage. Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's terrible. I'm the first person to admit it. All right, so we've got our chicken, we've got our butternut squash, which cut beautifully. Thank you, YouTube, for a wonderful little hack. I am going to go ahead and put a couple of sprigs of rosemary in here. Got those off of my bush outside. And then I have some dried thyme and some dried sage. And I am pretty much just going to give that a good crumble all over the top. I think those herbs are going to go beautifully with the chicken, the Granny Smith apple, that butternut squash, a little sage, a little rosemary, a little thyme, and yeah, a little freshly dried. Oh, I wish you could smell them. They smell so good. Let's see, what else do we need? We need some cracked black pepper all over the place. Yes, please, and thank you. And a little tiny bit of salt, not much, because there is some in my Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Now I've got this apple and barbecue sauce concoction, and I'm going to go ahead and just drizzle that all over. Yeah, all over the squash, the apples, the chicken, getting that all down in there, good and super yummy. Yay, hooray. My chicken's just about ready to come up to a boil for tomorrow's lunch, for tomorrow's chicken salad. I'll link my chicken salad video right up here. If you haven't seen it, you can give it a whirl. That's delicious. It's a most requested favorite with my family and friends. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. That looks good. I think that just looks terrific. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, those herbs. Hello. Gonna go ahead and just pop those right in there. I'm gonna set this at 400 degrees because you know that's my favorite cooking temperature. Bring it back in about an hour and we'll take a look at it and see what's going on. Yeah, right. I'm excited about dinner. I'm super hungry. Gotta get this show on the road, baby. Ooh, we just got done with Jeopardy. I'm not gonna, yeah, no spoilers here, but it was a nail biter. It was super good. Yeah, my dinner smells amazing. It has all the smells. This smells like the holidays. It smells like the thyme and the rosemary and the sage. It smells like the butternut squash. And I'm just going to discard that rosemary. It smells like the butternut squash. Oh, and it looks good too. Yeah. There we go. Looks fantastic. Let's make a plate. My chicken boiled, and it is just resting over here. Then I'm going to go ahead and get that shredded up, cooled off so I can make chicken salad in the morning. And yeah, let's make a plate. I'm hungry. I checked my chicken and it was at a perfect 165 degrees. Thank goodness. Don't want to overcook that breast. I want plenty of butternut squash. I want a few apples. I want all the things. I want all the things. Absolutely. All right, there we go. That's dinner tonight. Think that looks extra good. Smells fantastic. All right, my lovies. This is giving me all the holiday feels. I'm going to go ahead and turn on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. We're all going to dig into this. We're going to have some hot chocolate. We're going to have some popcorn. We might have a sugar-free chocolate pudding cup for dessert, maybe. Why not? Shoot the moon. Treat yourself once in a while. All right, my lovies, be good. Be careful. Look both ways. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Crazy But Not Dangerous.
This is excellent.
Thank you, honey. I didn't have to pay him to say it, I promise.